They're both boys or girls?
Lefty. Ooh.
Go, Dad. You beating me?
We are just south of Moab, over on the LaSalle Range, and we are headed into a bear den, something you've never done before.
Learning it in wildlife biology, and
Yeah.
it's perfect timing.
Yeah, good time to go and check it out. And you know, biologists are always on the lookout, always studying the bears down here and across the state. We're hoping to see some cubs.
There you go. We're gonna head up here and check out two bears that we've got collared up here. They're both females. The interesting thing about this bear, the first one that we're going to, is that it actually won one of your snapshots of the week.
It did?
It was 2 summers ago.
And finally, our winner tonight caught a bear bathing in a tub.
There's a bear sitting in a water trough looking up at the mountains.
Yeah, he's like he's taking a bath.
Yep.
In a hot tub.
Yep. So,
Awesome.
so that should be this first bear. We're looking at these bear dens as part of a study where we look at production from year to year, see how many cubs that they have. We also look at survival if they have yearling cubs in there with them.
Both of the adult bears we're going to show you tonight were trapped near a residential area near Moab. Biologists relocated them some 40 miles away. Both have returned near to where they were trapped, but so far, they've both stayed out of trouble.
She's just on the other side of the drainage right here, so we'll have everybody else stay up here and we'll just go get done what we need to and then bring them in. Dad's right here, right under that tree. Got a hole in the dirt down in there, so I can hear the cubs up there.
You know, I've seen quite a few bear dens, but nothing like this one. Usually, they're under a log, cliff, or a boulder. This sow dug her den under the roots of a cedar tree. She's hibernating, but
We're gonna have to dart her. She's awake. Probably about a 250-pound bear. She looked like she's a bigger bear.
based on her estimated weight, biologists will now mix up a cocktail of drugs to knock her out.
So it's ketamine and xylazine, a mixture of that. The ketamine pretty well knocks them out. The xylazine just kind of, it makes it easy on them so that they're not so stressed out.
The drugs are loaded into a dart that will be shot by an air gun into the bear. Dustin drew the short straw today and will be diving into the den to go face to face with this groggy bear. Can you hear that? That sound is called clacking or jaw popping. The sow is protecting her cubs and letting Dustin know he's an unwelcome guest in her den.
She's alert in there, and so we put those backpacks in front of the den just to keep her in there more so and keep the stress levels down on her. So. And try to be as quiet as we can. Now we wait about 7 minutes, wait for the drugs to take effect on her, and then we'll go in and see what she's got for cubs. And you can hear cubs. You can hear cubs, yeah. Any idea how old this bear is? Last year I was guessing she's about 4 years old. I think she might be asleep. Her head's down. Go ahead and pull her. There. Hey.
The sow is asleep. Now to see how many babies she has.
I can hear them, but I can't see them. I think she's kind of covering them up.
Their eyes are still closed, so they're probably maybe 3 weeks old.
I only see the one. Did you see two?
I didn't see it, just sounded like it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
The biologists can now work on the sow while our crew babysit the cubs.
We want to reduce the stress on these as much as possible, so leaving the sow in the den here so we don't have to handle her very much and move her around. That's what we're after.
Guy will now cut the old radio collar off
Out with the old, in with the new.
and put a new one on. Biologists will also give the sow a quick once-over and put some Vicks vapor rub on her nose to mask the smell of our presence.
She'll be groggy for a while, and then she'll come back through, and I've seen them come out, and they're just fine. Go back to nursing and taking care of their little ones.
Keep it warm, Taylor. Get your coat over.
Its little claws are like so cute.
sportsmen in general, you know, we want to see the control of predators, but it's really cool to see predators in this sense. I mean, this is an amazing experience for sure. And LaSalle has a super healthy bear population. We know that, so it's pretty neat to see them up close and personal in a different way.
The best data we have is based on our harvest. What our sportsmen are out when they harvest bears, we can learn a lot about a bear population by what is harvested, the proportion of females in a population, the age of the bears harvested, and things like that. Our bear population is steadily growing over the last couple of years. We've been able to increase opportunity for hunting in the last couple of years because of it, and they're solid.
Looks good.
The biologists are done working on Mom, and it's time to put the rugrats back into the den. The entire process only took about 30 minutes. The sow will awake in about another half hour.
You see, they're already nursed. They're trying to get up there and nurse.
They then cover the entrance to the den with sticks and brush.
There we go. That looks pretty good.
The last thing is they attach a trail camera near the entrance of the den to gather more information after we've left.
We see some things we didn't know before. The cubs, we wondered how cubs learn to shred material and bring it into the den, make a nest inside the den. And we found that the females in the spring, they'll take the cubs out and they'll teach them. They'll actually go and shred bark off trees and they'll drag it back in, and pretty soon you watch and the cubs will start doing it.
There's just enough time to look for one more collared bear.
Yeah, there's two that have denned in this canyon, another female, and this one's likely to have a yearling with her.
The last one you pretty much knew where it was. These ones?
This one will probably, she's got a radio collar, so we'll probably have to use telemetry to locate her den.
It takes a few minutes, but biologists pinpoint the den on one of the steepest cliff faces in the canyon.
It goes about 20 feet back, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's got a yearling in there too.
They then tranquilized both bears, replaced this sow's collar as well, and give the yearling an ear tag.
When would you expect these bears to start coming out of their den?
They'll start coming out in March. They'll actually come in and out. They go out almost daily. Go out and wander around a little bit. That lasts 3 weeks to a month, and then they disappear.
Does it ever get old?
No, these days don't get old. Sometimes you get tired, and I'm getting old, but...
What do you think of that?
Pretty cool.
Eyes aren't even open, huh? Our biologists do a great job here in Utah, managing our wildlife and especially the bears. Not just the deer and the elk, but the bears, the cougars, everything as well. What a cute little guy.